Welcome to this 15-minute yoga flow for stress relief. Today we're going to focus on our hips. Our hips tend to carry a lot of tension and carry our stress. And so providing them an opportunity to open up and to stretch allows some of that stress to melt away. We'll begin by finding our breath, inhaling deeply, allowing the belly to expand, and exhaling. Inhaling deeply, expanding the belly and opening up the ribs, and exhaling. Inhaling deeply through the belly, the ribs, opening up the collarbones, lengthening the spine, and exhaling. Taking our hands down by our sides, inhaling our arms overhead, reaching for the sky, exhale, touch the earth. Inhale, reach. Exhale, touch the earth. Inhale, reach. Exhale, touch the earth. Taking our right foot behind us, finding ourselves in pinwheel, left foot inside of the right thigh. Inhale, tall, and twist to face over that left knee. So our nose and our knee are going in the same direction. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale, fold forward over that leg. Just allowing your body to sink down. Perhaps you're feeling a little bit of release in that right leg or in the left hip. Inhale, walking back up. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, switching our legs. Now taking our right foot inside of our left thigh. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twist the nose over the right knee and forward fold. Keeping the sits bones connected to the ground. Inhale, coming up. Pressing our hands into the mat, drawing our feet underneath our hips, and just coming into our yogic squat. Maybe rocking back and forth, just starting to feel that opening. Your heels may touch the ground, they may not, that's okay. And just drawing the elbows inside of the knees, bringing the hands together and pressing the knees away, feeling that opening on the inside of the legs as we drop the hips towards the ground, lengthen the spine. Use your breath to find your center. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands to the mat, press the hips up towards the sky, hands to our hips, coming all the way up. We're still in wide feet, and we're just going to step them a little bit wider as we transition into goddess. Inhale, the arms up parallel to the earth, fingers are spread facing forward. Inhale, tall, and exhale, sink. Checking with those knees, making sure they're tracking with the toes. And we'll stay here for a few breaths. Drawing the elbows back, opening up the chest, and on your exhale, seeing if you can sink a little deeper. Inhale, coming all the way up, releasing the hands to the hips, turning our back toes on a 45-degree angle and our front toes, our right toes, to face forwards, sinking into the front knee, turning the hips facing the front of our mat and our shoulders to the front of the mat, inhaling our arms overhead, warrior one. Dropping the shoulders away from the ears. Take a nice big inhale here and lengthen. And then add a little back bend if you'd like to. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, release the hands to heart center. Turn that back foot parallel to the back edge of the mat and aligning the heel with the arch of the back foot. Inhaling our arms up into warrior two. Sinking into that front leg, making sure that our knee isn't collapsing in. We want to keep it out and back. Rolling the shoulders down the back. Taking your gaze over your front middle finger and softening. Turning the palm to face the sky, sending your right hand up and your left hand down your back leg, Really reaching out of that right hip and sinking into that front knee. Take a nice big inhale here. Exhale, coming back up to warrior two. And then taking that right elbow to the right knee and extending our left arm long overhead. A nice, beautiful extended side angle. Or if you prefer, your arm can be straight up overhead. Inhale long. Exhale, release that top arm. Straightening the front leg, take the right hand down inside of the right ankle. And then taking our arm back up to the sky. Gaze can be at the ground, straight ahead or up at the fingertips. If you'd like a little more, you can take a bind, drawing that hand down towards your right hip and rolling that top shoulder backwards. If your arm's in a bind, bringing it back up, bending into that front leg, pressing ourselves up and back into warrior two. Bring our hands to heart center, turning our toes to the front of the mat, inhaling tall, exhale wide forward fold. Inhale, hands to the hips, using your core strength, coming all the way up. We'll turn our left toes to face the short edge of our mat, step that right foot back in, finding ourselves in warrior one feet, hips square to the edge of the mat. Inhale, the arms overhead. Careful to keep those ribs in the belly tucked in. Inhale tall, and if you'd like again, taking a little back bend. Inhaling back to center, exhaling those hands to heart center, and setting up for warrior two on the opposite side. Heel intersecting the arch of the foot, bending into that front knee, inhaling the arms up and parallel to the ground, just checking in with that back arm. Sometimes it floats away on us. And sending our gaze over that front finger. Mindful of that front knee. Flip that palm to face the sky and send your left hand all the way up, coming out of that left hip, really feeling that stretch in the left side body. Peaceful warrior. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, back into warrior two. And taking our left elbow to our left knee and extending that right arm long overhead. Gazing up at the fingertips. Inhale long, exhale, release that hand to your hip, straightening the front leg and sending the left fingertips down to the inside of the left foot and taking that right arm up overhead, rolling that top shoulder open, really shining that heart forward. Careful not to lock out the knees. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release that top hand to the hip, bend into that front knee, pressing back up into warrior two. Inhale, hands to heart center. Turn those front toes to parallel edges of the mat. Inhale, tall, and exhale, fold. Walking our hands towards our right knee, bending deep into that right knee, finding ourselves in a nice low side lunge. And maybe you'd like to turn your toes up towards the sky and just play with some balance here. Just seeing what's available to you today. Take a nice big inhale. Release the hands to the mat. Pressing into the mat, send those hips up and walk all the way over to the left-hand side. Coming down into that side lunge on the opposite side, toes pointing towards the sky. And again, option here to play with your balance. Or you can keep your hands on the mat. Just want to feel that nice long stretch on the inside of the leg. Nice big inhale. Exhale, release the hands to the mat. Take that left hip down to the mat, left foot inside of the right leg. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Reaching for that foot. It may not make it all the way down there, and that's okay. With each exhale, see if you can sink a little deeper. Inhale, coming up, taking that left leg across the right knee. Inhale, the right arm wide. Exhale, wrapping that arm or hand around the knee, taking the left hand to the hip. Inhale, tall, and exhale, twist. Inhale, tall, and exhale, twist. Inhale and exhale back to center. Send the left leg long. Tuck that right foot in inside of the left leg. Inhale the arms overhead and exhale forward fold. Hinging from the hips. Feeling that opening in the side, perhaps in that IT band a little bit. Inhale and exhale, walking back up that leg, taking the right foot across the left knee. Inhale the left arm wide, and exhale, wrapping it around. Bringing the right hand to the hip. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twist. Nice big inhale here. Exhale, unfold, uncross the leg and come down to your back with your feet on the mat. Taking the soles of the feet together, allowing the knees to drop open, allowing gravity to open the insides of the legs, drawing the knees down towards the ground. Taking one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. And just staying here for as long as you need, for as many breaths as you would like to finish your practice. And just as you continue to breathe in reclined butterfly, or perhaps you've sent your legs long on your mat into Shavasana, I thank you for joining me here today in your practice, for taking time to open up your heart, allow breath into your body, and allow movement into your body. May you live your life to your fullest. Follow your heart and thrive in all you do. Namaste.